What's up? We're going to hit the intro. We didn't get that.
Lights blaze bright, it's a glorious sight. The champ of the mic owns the night. With a mind so slick and a suit so clean, he's running this ring like a wrestling machine. From gold-plated deals to jaw-dropping schemes, he's the mastermind of your wildest dreams. Stand up, take note, bow down if you can. It's the Brilliant Show with the Brilliant One. He's the man.
There we go. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened there. All right.
You
Welcome
screwed
to the
up.
Brilliant Show. We got two great talents here. We got Christian Blake. We got Vladimir Koloff, the Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. Guys, Saturday night, history will be made. First, let me start with this.
I don't know about history. I mean, the same thing is going to happen that has happened over the last year. But
Oh, that's what you think, huh? We already started this off on the wrong foot.
Well, we're really going to start off on the wrong foot here in just a second. I got something to show. I got something that I think needs to be shown. This was this past Saturday night. This was in Morgan City, I believe. Koloff, you was the Gulf State heavyweight champion, correct?
first of all, this was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, damn! I
you
am.
drink.
All right, it was 2 weeks
One
ago.
too many
I'm
IPAs.
sorry. Damn, I am sorry. It was 2. All right, let's just take a look at the clip.
It doesn't feel like it's been 2 weeks.
I don't think we need to watch any more of this.
Yeah, keep on watching it. Keep on watching it. Come on, leave it alone. Leave it on. Leave it
I
on.
don't think we need to. I don't think we need to see any of
Leave
this
it
anymore.
on. Come on. Do me the honors. Leave it on.
Turn this shit off.
All right, that was the end of that clip.
Yeah, you know.
Can we replay that again, please?
Whatever narrative you want to try to spin on this. This is what I see right here. I see it takes 2 men to try and bring me down.
I'm not
For
trying
some
to break
reason,
you down.
when it played back, can you please play it back? Because it just seems like there was a lot of interruption with the connection. It was a little bit glitchy. Can we play it one more time?
We'll try to get it pulled up if we can.
Brandon's service was shit on that video because that video was shit. It takes 2 men to try to bring Big Vlad down. I guarantee you, none of this is gonna happen on Saturday night. It's just me and you. There's no more games, and
That's
what's
right.
gonna happen there is what's happened in Homa. It's what happened at our show.
You know exactly
title.
what happened at Homa. You want to talk about 2 people?
Hey,
Vlad.
Liz.
Let's not, try to lie to the people. You want to talk about trust? Let's trust your word right here. You know what happened in Homa Validation. You know it wasn't just you that night.
I had nothing to do with that, man.
Yeah.
You're the one that took your eyes off the prize, like you always do. And I beat you. Don't leave any excuses on the table. I beat you. I beat you at validation. I beat you at 225 Mania. I have already beaten you before Destined Forever has even come here and come part. I'm in your head.
Is that true, Christian? Is he in your head? I mean, let me back up here for a second. Call. How long have you had that championship?
It's funny you should ask. I am the longest reigning, single reigned Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. Saturday night, I will celebrate 469 days as champion. But you want to know what's going to be even sweeter? Is when I celebrate 470 and 71 and 72 and so on and so forth.
Christian, you've held this championship before.
We got
Yeah,
connected.
there you go.
Never again. Never again.
You've held this title before. You went through the Super Gold Rumble this year. You've been on a mission since you've lost that title, correct?
Yes, I have.
And what's your thoughts going into this Saturday? Like, I mean, literally, you've been in the ring with this man for over a year, several times. And you've come up short several times.
Look, it's been one hell of a year. Has he been on my mind this whole time? Yes, he has. Has things not been on my favor since he won the 225 heavyweight championship? Yeah. I've had a lot of inside ring shenanigans to deal with. And I had a lot of personal stuff on the outside. But the way I'm looking in this Saturday, all that's cleared up now. There's nothing distracting me leading up to Destined Forever. So, Vlad, you still want to run up that hill?
I am the goddamn hill.
It took you a while, too. Because I was starting to think you were getting soft.
Soft? Soft? I bet you didn't think I was very soft at the end of 225 Mania when you were on that mat again because of me. 2 years in a row, I dropped you at 225 Mania. That's your fault. That is your fault.
Well, I got a question for Christian here. Now, Christian, you've been around this man for how long? A while. There was a point where you and the Overboys were starting to trust him. What made you, go down that road?
You can go ahead and answer that question again because, well, I mean, I'm having issues on this platform.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, I just said, y'all been up and down the road. You've been around this guy in the ring forever.
It's been forever, yes.
Forever.
And you started trusting him. What made you have that weakness to trust Vladimir Koloff?
I mean, people may think it's a weakness, but I don't think it was. Given, like I said, I was starting to think he was going soft for a little while. And my goal in all this is that protecting that investment, and that investment is the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship on Vladimir Koloff. Because I feel when it comes to paying dues in full, he needed to be the one that I take the championship from to right the wrong. all the way back to 225 Mania last year.
Now, Koloff, you
So,
were a double champion, wasn't you?
oh yeah, he was.
The only undisputed champion in pro wrestling 225 history.
Christian, you can finish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. Let him go and talk about his accolades, because that's
He
what
can
some people
see.
like him do.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He can trump up any excuse he likes about why he decided to trust me. I've already spoke on this. It's the fact that he did not trust me because I have made it clear for over a year what I am capable of doing. And you thought differently. You and your little
You know
numb,
what? Nah.
thick-skulled head.
See, that's where you got it wrong, because I did think highly of you, Vlad. Our match for the championship in Albany, Louisiana, you brought it. There was no shenanigans. Now, you did try to take shortcuts with certain objects. Hell, you made me bleed. But you kept on fighting. I kept on fighting till the last second. You were the better man that night. I lost. You won. And I'm man enough to admit that there was a little bit of me that had respect for you on that night, because you didn't need anybody else. And hell, I didn't need anybody else. And it's taken me a while to realize that, because that's the other thing that has been distracting me. Because I felt like I needed a Brett and Landry at my side. I needed a Jordan Jaw at my side. Yeah, you can laugh. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and laugh it up. But I feel like I don't need them.
You don't need him, so you don't need him in the front office doing your bidding. You don't need him to conveniently put you in the last spot in the Super Gold Rumble. Oh, I forgot. You were chloroformed, right? But despite Brett's best effort, you pushed through, right? This has been a conspiracy the
I
whole
did
time.
not.
You're right.
You know,
You're right.
that's another thing
I
too.
was the
Like,
better man.
yeah, you were.
I was
Now
the
you're
better
fucked,
man.
because
And
how
now that
the
you know that, and now you're trying to conspire every which way, but try to beat me like a man.
ever since I stepped foot at 225, I've had my back against the wall. You've been around long enough to know. You know the stories.
Send it.
And I'm pretty surprised that, I'm really surprised that you would stoop so low to throw this whole conspiracy thing. Like, with this whole Brett and Landry thing being in the office. Like, have I felt that could have been talked about? Yes. I've had doubts that my work would be questioned by some of these smart marks that come and want to chat away on Facebook, or some of the boys in the back that whisper. But let's talk about that for a second, because I want to fast forward to from Super Gold in Gonzales to the VHS show in Gonzales. Now, just like you and everyone else that wants to whisper and question my integrity didn't show up for that open challenge. One man did. And I got to tell you, he earned my respect that night. And I'm talking about JTM. And you're very familiar with him too when it comes to a match in Gonzales. So what happens, Vlad, when we come to Destined Forever, and it's just me? And the only thing you got going for you on that night is having your shoulders pinned 1, 2, 3, and the announcer's announcing and new. Are you going to be one of those that use excuses? That it was conspiracy? Like Brett and Landry took my knee and threw it down your throat? Are you going to use that as an excuse?
I will give you your credit, Christian Blake. If you are nothing else, you are valiant in your efforts. You have not went away my entire reign. Even in your little 225 break, you have not went away. I always knew you would be
And that
back.
was a favor for you if you think about it. I'm just letting you know now. That was a favor for you.
You are valiant, and I have no doubt that you are going to bring your absolute everything to Destin Forever. I will give you that credit. You are without the shadow of a doubt my toughest opponent. And I've wrestled a lot of tough men. You are the toughest. I'll give you that. I need you to understand something, Christian Blake. As valiant as you are, as tough as you are, as much fight as you will bring Saturday night, I need you to understand that this very moment in time, everything you bring, everything that has brought you here is not good enough. You just so happen to live in a time, the wrong time for you, where I reign supreme, where I am on a whole different level than anyone else. There's a video that is going to be coming out, if it hasn't already, on 225's page, where I let the world know something that you've heard time and time again, and you can discredit me if you like, but I said simply that Pro Wrestling 225 is mine. This right here, this Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship is mine because I am driven by sheer obsession with ending this once and for all. This will remain mine until I draw my final breath. And I've got news for you. I plan to outlive all of my enemies, and you are enemy number one. You can drive one knee down my skull, through my skull. You can drive 100 knees through my skull. You can try to beat me. You will not break me. And you must break me to take this from me. And it will not happen.
Wow. All right, we got some tension here. We got a lot of things going strong. So I want to go ahead and just say this. Saturday night, you're not going to want to miss this at Pro Wrestling 225. Destiny. That's the name of the event, correct?
Destined forever.
Destined Forever. Okay, this coming Saturday night, Destined Forever. You got two of the best stepping into the ring. And I'm not saying that lightly. I'm not saying that because they're both on my show here. Vladimir Koloff is one of the top performers in the independent wrestling scene. He has that it factor. He is the champion. But he's also taking on somebody else that's got that it factor. Somebody else that is on that next level. When I talk upper echelon in independent wrestling, these two are at the top. So Saturday night, I don't care if you pay $100 for a ticket. It would be well worth it just for this one match. So you're getting a discount anyway. But this Saturday night, this is the match to see. I do want to dive into a couple more things. I got a video here that I want to show. If y'all give me just a second. I want to pop this up on here and let me Let me see if I can get it all set up here. All right, got it set up. Let's just take a look at this video, and this is like not too long ago. And what I like the gear, by the way, Koloff. Just gonna throw that out there. I like this gear. So let's check this video out.
Now this is a clip I can get behind.
Ooh. Let's so Koloff. Saturday night. Can you? I mean, you know, you're my client, one of my favorites. But, and I'm trying not to be biased here, but you are stepping foot in the ring with one of the top guys, and I mean, you have scathed by a couple times. Are you really 100% confident you're going to go in there Saturday?
Does it look like I skate by in that video right there?
I mean, that was a clip. I didn't say
Isn't that,
every time you skate by. I'm saying, a few times you have.
let me take over this interview because I have a question for Christian Blake after watching that. Just a simple question. Do you still feel it? That very moment when you had to look me in the eye as I took everything away from you? Do you still feel that? Because I do. I feel every bit of momentum that I had at 225 Mania in Albany last year. You may think something has changed, but in my mind, the only thing that has changed is that I've gotten bigger, badder, and stronger. So do you still feel it, Christian?
I feel it every day, and every day feels worse and worse, Vlad. But I want you to know something. As they say, iron sharpens iron. And we all know where we're going into Saturday. Same building with a lot of history. I felt it when I went away, and I know you thought by your little memorial of the old boys that was it. Not for me, because I feel it every day. When it came to Denham Springs, when I returned, and I had you taste that knee, I still felt it. When it came to validation, it wasn't just the low blow that you snuck in after Michael White's distraction. I still felt that sick. 225 Mania, walking out together. I still felt it. Contract signing, I've been waiting and waiting for you to taste this meat. And you better thank your general manager, Brett Landry, for saving you. Because it was at that moment, all that I've been feeling from that night, Glad I don't think you understand all the shit that I had to eat this last year. Destined forever. Honestly, we can do this forever. I wouldn't mind it. But if this is very much the last hurrah for the both of us, trust me, I'm bringing everything to this fight. You better be ready.
What?
May I retort?
Yeah. Go. Yes. Please.
Go ahead, retort.
I stare across this room right now, and the thing that I look at is a poster of 2024's 225 Mania. I see you with my title. I see me with the SEC title. It makes me think of that very day. It makes me think of that moment in time. It makes me think about the momentum that I picked up from iron sharpens iron that you just stated to this very moment right now. Longest reigning 225 heavyweight champion in single reign history. And I don't take that lightly. Not at all. I need you to understand, Christian Blake. I believe that you believe everything you're saying right now. I know you feel that in your heart and soul. But let's speak reality for a moment. Since 225 Mania, since I won the Super Gold Rumble, since Iron Sharpens Iron, this momentum shift in 225. The difference in me and you is that you can say Michael White, you can talk about me stabbing you in the back, you can talk about any little excuse that you like, but it does not change the fact that nothing that you have been able to do has been able to put me down. No knee to the skull, no valiant fight, no moment, no match. There has not been one moment where you've been able to shift the momentum back in your favor. Why? Because I have this. This is mine. You think you may have it all figured out. And I'm here to tell you, you simply don't. No matter what you say, no matter how you may feel right now, no matter what you've been through in the last year, it has not changed the fact that in the last year, you have not been able to figure me out. And you never will. When that bell rings, it does not matter about Brett or Michael White or our previous matches or what you've been through or what I've been through. None of it makes a damn to me because I'm going to put your ass down once and for all. Game over.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Hey, Ray Fury chimed in.
Fuck Ray Fury.
Boy, this has
Yeet.
been intense. This has been intense. I got something here. I just want to go through some of the comments real quick. We haven't got too many of them yet. I do want to point out something on this when we get there. Direct TV, this is going to be a better main event than any WrestleMania main event in over 2 decades. I'm on Direct. I'll go ahead and tell you 100% agree with that. No doubt. Stephen Posey says this is going to be 225 Starcade 97. No, this is going to be 225's Destiny Forever. That's what it's going to be. This ain't WCWC. WCW's dead. This is bigger than that. And this is, Sam says this is Michaels versus Taker. No, this is Koloff versus Blake in what is going to be history. What is going to be one of the greatest matches to ever take place at not only 225, but in independent wrestling. That's where this is at. You got two of the top guys. I want to ask Christian Blake a question. I'm going to ask Koloff a question. First, Christian Blake, what means more to you this Saturday? Does it mean more to you to get that Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship that's on the shoulder of Vladimir Koloff, or is it to destroy Vladimir Koloff? Which one means more to you?
Brandon, the one thing I've learned this past year was humility. Came close with it. The thing I am looking forward to this Saturday it's not to destroy Vladimir Koloff. It's to make him feel what I felt this last year. And that's humility.
Koloff, my question to you is, does that 225 championship mean more to you than anything in this world? Or keeping it, I mean.
The moment I stepped into Pro Wrestling 225, this is all I wanted. I needed it. I needed it for me, and I needed it to prove to the world what I'm capable of. And here I am. This Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship does indeed mean more to me than anything. You want to know what it means more to me, especially? It
What's
means
that?
more to me than anything that I am going to do to Christian Blake Saturday night. Because I have zero regard for his well being when it comes to this. I have zero regard for his family when it comes to this. I have zero regard for how anyone may feel about his legacy, his ability, or his future. As far as I'm concerned, there is no future with this on the line.
Well, one more thing, Koloff, and this is going to cut deep. But can you live without that title?
There is no world where Vladimir Koloff exists without this Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. And I think that says a lot about what it's going to take for you, Christian Blake, to even think about getting there. The
Bet.
question I pose to you is that, are you willing to do whatever it takes? Because I have zero doubt that I am. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep this.
It should be on pay-per-view, Donnell. It should be.
Man, maybe you'll find out soon enough when it comes to Destin Forever of what I am capable of doing when it comes to the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship.
I'm telling you, Saturday night. From what I'm gathering right here is, this is do or die Saturday night. Christian's got to win.
It is. It is, Brandon. I'll be honest with you right here, right now. It is. It's do or die.
Yeah. I mean,
You've got to win.
You got to win to cement your legacy. You got to win to fulfill your destiny. But Koloff also has to win to continue forever. This is going to be a train wreck.
Christian, Christian, you do realize that both of us cannot walk out of Denham Springs Saturday night, right?
I am well aware.
You do realize what it is going to take. I hope you're prepared.
Man, I mean, I know everybody that's watching this can feel the tension. I'm very uncomfortable being in this seat with you two sitting right here. I mean, we all know that I manage Koloff. And I've tried to keep my feelings neutral during this situation. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Vlad, you might want to look at me when I'm saying this. You might want to bring everything you got, because I think Christian's going to do whatever it takes. From the look in his eyes right now, this ain't the same Christian Blake that you stepped into the ring with last time. This right here looks like a totally different person. Looks like he is laser focused and ready to come in there and take that title off of you.
Does this mean that I'm not?
I didn't say you wasn't. But I'm just saying that you have poked the bear.
Does that mean that he has not?
He has.
You think that because
I were a little bit more.
Am I the one that was desperate enough? Hold on. Was I the one desperate enough to take a steel chair and do what you tried to do?
Desperate?
Do I feel like you were trying to end my life? No. But you were trying to take away what I love most. See, pro wrestling means everything to me. It's given me, which is hard to come by, friends along the way, but it also gave me my family. So I owe everything to pro wrestling. Now, yes, I've had individuals try to set me on fire, try to do things that were not so right when it comes to business and pro wrestling. Vlad, when you struck, you waited till I stared you down. But what you fucked up was trying to lunge that steel chair down my throat. So Brandon's right. You're looking at something that's more focused, more determined, that will do anything it takes. Because I want and I need that championship, not just because of a legacy, because I am not, and I have never always been the type that talk about his accolades. I never counted how many days of a reign, how many Super Bowl Rumbles I've won, or what all I've done for 225. I chase moments. I chase to make people feel better about themselves when they come to shows, to get away from everything that's happening on the outside of the world. I need to take that from you because 225 does not belong to you. 225 is not yours. It will never be yours as long as I'm standing here breathing. So you can have zero when it comes to what you are planning on doing to me to finish me off. Vlad, it's just like a never-ending cycle when it comes to us. Destined Forever, yes. The show practically named after us. And as much as I would love to keep on doing this, you'll never end me. Even if your arms raised that night, I won't go away. I will still be a leech. I will still be that disease. And the only antidote hasn't even been discovered yet. Because I am one stubborn Cajun. And I'll get what's mine. I fought so long for this. So long. And I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to do whatever it takes.
I hope you truly feel that way. I hope those just aren't words. Let me say this. Desperate? You think that chair across your throat was desperation? It was my final favor to you, Christian Blake. My final act of friendship. My final act of kindness. Because it was a warning. I admire everything you just said about what pro wrestling has given you. It has given you meaning. It has given you friends. It has given you family. I admire that. That's one hell of a life to live. When we stepped into the ring together at 225 Mania for this, I took the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship from you. That was the goal, and I did it. Let me tell you what is going to happen Saturday night. If that bell rings and you're standing across the ring from me, which I have no doubts that you will,
Oh, yeah, I will be.
I'm not taking anything from you. But what I am taking you away from your friends. I am taking you away from your family. I am taking you away from your fans. I am taking you away from professional wrestling. That chair across the throat was a warning you should have heeded. And now that you have refused, that is your final act of stubbornness. And now I must do what I have to do. And I'm fully prepared to do it.
Koloff, earlier you made a statement that said that you would keep that championship until your last breath.
My last breath.
Could your last breath be Saturday?
I've already said I fully intend on outliving my enemies. This right here, this right here is forever.
Christian, I can tell, man. You're a totally different person. You're not the same person I saw the last time we talked, which I believe was around a few months ago. I mean, you're laser focused. I can tell. You're ready. You want to do this. I can tell you're ready for Saturday to get here. But
Yeah.
what if you fail? What if you fail?
Failure is not an option.
Now, I'm just going to say this. You got to get your tickets for Pro Wrestling 225 Saturday night. This is going to be the hottest ticket in town. Hell, if you're within 4 hours, you need to be there. And I'm going to just say this right now. One of you is going to be very, very disappointed come Saturday night. Because honestly, I think you're both going into this laser focused. I think both of you have everything to lose and everything to gain here. I mean, it's do or die. The tensions are high. This is just going to be one hell of a main event. And I can't wait. I can't wait for Saturday. But I know we're gonna continue on. But I gotta just break it down this way. Christian, you've been in Super Gold Rumbles. You've been in Mississippi Rumbles. You've done them all. I mean, you've been in there for, gosh, you was in the Mississippi Rumble, what, over an hour this year?
Right. Correct.
I mean, you are built for a match like this. This is a headliner. This is one of the biggest main events in independent wrestling history probably around here.
And look at Brandon. Like, I honestly feel like this match sells itself.
It does.
Like, I don't have to go and, yeah, of course I can promote it that way, but I don't have to feel like I have to force it to get people to understand how important this match is. And you have so many fans that have been following this saga for more than 3 years, back with the Pride and the Overboard days. They know what they're getting out of this. They know what they're paying for. So I mean, like I said, destined forever, man. I mean,
it's going to be unbelievable Saturday night. And you're right. The match itself sells this. But the magnitude of this match is just something that's, you just got to get it out there. Koloff, I want to ask you this question, and I actually want to get both of your opinions on this. How will 225 change after Saturday if you win Koloff? And then when he gets done, how will 225 Pro Wrestling 225 change if you win the title, Christian?
The only thing that is going to change about Pro Wrestling 225 after Saturday night is the lack of Christian Blake on it.
He was going to be like a leech on you after,
Never.
even if he lost.
Never. Christian Blake keeps talking about all these moments that he wants to make and he has made. Are you prepared for your final moment? That's where we're at this point. I want you to understand. To put it quite simply, I hate your fucking guts.
Likewise.
Now, what's your deal with it, Christian? Like, what do you think is going to happen if you win the 225 championship Saturday? What's going to change? How are we going to? Where are you going to go forward from here?
The way I look at it when it comes to the like foundation, it's more of 225 growing more than ever before. And I feel ready to be that guy in the front of the line to bring them there. Because everybody, 225 is everyone. It's for everyone, not just for one person.
I'm telling you, Saturday night is going to be very impressive. All right, my dang thing is blowing up right now, and jeez. All right, I want to dive in with Christian here for a minute, Koloff, if you don't mind, into his career. A little, just a little tap into it. Christian, when you got into wrestling, what year did you get into wrestling? And like,
I think I'd be telling my age. I started chasing this crazy world of professional wrestling in 2004. Yeah, I had met a individual whose like sister I went to high school with, and when I realized they had local independent wrestling around town, I ended up going to these shows, and then just by the time I was 18 and was able to sign my life away to pro wrestling, I started training in 04, 05, and had my first debut in, I want to say, 2006. I was in college at the time. So, yeah. So, professionally, my debut was in 2006.
when you were growing up, who were some of the guys you looked up to? Who were some that really inspired you to get into the business and like just that just made you want to do this?
Thinking back, I mean, of course, like I was a Hulkamaniac growing up, um, watching the pay-per-views. I want to say the biggest influence for me to actually want to start was during the new generation, Bret Hart, Diesel, Shawn Michaels.
95 era, 94, 95.
Right, yeah. 94, 95, when I was just like hooked. What really brought me to want to do it was like Brandon, I was, athletic in baseball, football, whatever you name it, till like I was in high school. By the time I got to high school, I don't know if it was because I was burnt out by it growing up, but what really intrigued me and wanted me to do it was Austin and Brett WrestleMania 13.
Oh yeah.
And just seeing how they just rocked the place. And I mean, before you even know how big Stone Cold would have been, before, and people would get the misconception of guys like me that started in, they thought we were just fans of wrestling during the Attitude Era. And for me, it wasn't the case. Like I mentioned, like late 80s, early 90s, I was into wrestling. So I grew up on that era. And then, yeah, I mean, I watched it religiously during the Monday Night Wars, but it was that moment when I watched Brett and Austin WrestleMania 13. I was like, you know what, I really want to do this. Let me try and see. Once I was able to get of age and do it. So
So you talk about 94, 95. You remember a lot of the talk about that was that 95 was one of the worst years. But do you know that in
right.
my childhood, I still fondly remember it and still go back and watch it, even though there's some of the shitty. Some people talk about how shitty it was. They talk about how shitty
Yeah.
WrestleMania 11 was. I still go back and watch it every now and then.
I honestly, I think like WrestleMania 11, it's a blur to me on that one because I don't even think like even I probably ended up watching it at one point or another growing up, whenever like WWE Network or whatever. But no, I never watched it, but I would hear things about it, read things about it. But I never, from my recollection, like sat down and watched it when it came at that time period. But yeah, it was some
I
dark
mean,
times.
yeah, it was. I mean, LT and Bam Bam at that time. Now,
Right.
Koloff, growing up yourself in Mother Russia over there, who was,
Speaking of mother, how is Bertha doing lately?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hmm.
but who was some of your inspirations growing up? Who's somebody that made you want to get into it?
Well, first of all, Mama Berta is very proud of her baby boy being the Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, longest
Who
reign
wasn't
in
direct?
single reign history, and will continue to be that way. What was your question, Brandon?
Who inspired you? Who was some of your favorites growing up?
Well, Shawn Michaels was my favorite wrestler of all time and inspired me in lots of ways to do this. I believe, as crazy as it may sound, probably his match with Triple H SummerSlam '02 was what really hooked me to do this. And look at me today.
Oh man, this is just unbelievable. Like, I'm bringing you two on tonight. I'm thinking, we're going to have a good deal. We're going to have some fun because that's what we do here on the Bruce Show. We crack up and we go off the
Off the
rails.
rails.
But I'm going to have to admit, this has been the most serious, brilliant show we've ever done.
And that's saying something.
It is because nobody is playing tonight. Nobody's going to be playing Saturday. This is going to be absolutely barn burner. Look, the brilliant show. What's that? Was you saying something?
Hulkamaniac, you were, Christian Blake? Hulkamaniac as a kid?
Yeah.
How's it going to feel when Vladdy must pose in Denham
Oh,
Springs?
okay. All right.
Look,
Well, I
See,
don't
I
want
can
you to look.
joke.
Look. Well, then you know what? You got jokes, huh? I don't want you after Destined Forever to lose your smile.
oh,
You're funny. You're funny.
who is your favorite to beat down besides Christian Blake? Stephen Dixon says.
Ray Fury, and I'm going to do that this Friday night. I'm going to beat the shit out of Ray Fury and Wes Warren, take that title, bring it to Denham Springs, and then beat the shit out of Christian Blake.
Whew, a lot going on. All right, we usually, guys, go 2 hours on the show. We do that. That ain't happening tonight. There's just too much going on here. So we're going to start wrapping up here in a minute because I mean, the way Christian is staring at my damn screen looks like he's just trying to laser beam through and hit Koloff over here. So what we're going to
Well,
do
look,
is
Brandon. I'd be honest that I'm really surprised at how professional you came across in this interview. Because I thought really you would have come out with 98 of the bullshit because who your client
Oh,
is.
I
But
told
I
him. I told
appreciate
him
it.
to give you
Hey,
your flowers.
I'm talking to Brandon here, but I appreciate it.
Well, I definitely didn't want to be one sided. I wanted everybody to get, everything out.
I told him to give you your flowers.
And I did.
By all means,
I mean,
to keep it
there's no
well
flowers
balanced.
to really be given. He's earned everything that he's put out there.
He's gonna earn
And
this Russian sickle
But I
down his
appreciate
throat
it,
on
Brandon.
Saturday night.
I'm gonna just say this too. I want to bring this up to Christian. Me and somebody at an old company that I used to be part owner of. I brought you. I helped bring you in a couple times. And I believe I gave you one of the matches that you'd been wanting with Barrett, and
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I was not able to be there,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I made damn sure that happened, and I just wanted you to know that out of all the matches that I wanted to see on the independent scene, outside you and Vlad, that was one of them I wanted to see because you got one of the best in the business in Barrett Brown. You're also one of the best in the business, and I knew that was just going to be a banger of a match, and it was going to tear the house down. How was what was your feelings with that match? I know you've had a couple of matches with, or a match or so with him since then, but
I think two. It's just been two since.
2 times. Okay.
With the one with y'all, yeah, AWA, and then another one with BIW. Uh, a third was asked from the crowd demand, um, which I appreciated from the BIW crowd. Um, but it was a match that we both wanted for years. You when someone like Barrett, and I don't know if I should say it out here like this, but the man wanted to take a pay cut just to work me. Like for him to tell me that, and I'm like, you would, no, you shouldn't have to do that type of shit. You get what you worth, man. Um, but like I admired that and I appreciated that, and then whenever that message came up for that date, and like I times I have to look at my list of my schedule just to see if I have something or not. But like before I can even open that, and when his name popped up, that hey, we got him locked in. This is it. It didn't matter what date I had. If I had something on that date, I needed that. And then um, I, like I said with this whole past year, um, from the summer of 24 to that moment, it was a match I really needed on a personal level as well. And that first match, I mean, that first outing, it was something special to me. And I there are certain matches that I'll go back and watch. Some I don't because like when you're in the moment, even if it doesn't go the way you want it to, you just want to remember, when it's then and there, and that was one of those matches too, where it's just like I couldn't go back and watch it, but man, it was very tempting, and I went back and watched it, and I just I was thrilled. The crowd, man, like it felt home. They appreciated it. They latched onto it from bell to bell. And um, to even have it as so say like an opener, it didn't have to be a main event. Like it was any place in the
You
card. It was
set
a,
the
a
tone
main
for the
event,
night.
right? It's a main event level match, no matter where it's at. and it was just perfect. Yes, it set the tone for the show. Especially when we're in crew. Like I think one of the videos that I actually watched back on, just like like before the edits, the camera angle. I think it was a ringside angle of the match at ringside, and like just to hear the guys like that was a great opener. That mission accomplished. So we did the damn thing. Fucking bang.
And that crowd in Ocean Springs at that Civic Center, that was a special crowd. Koloff, you'll agree with that. That was those moments coming to that through that curtain in front of that crowd in Ocean Springs. That was something special there.
Well, you and that piece of shit wrestling enthusiast bringing in Christian Blake to AWA was among some of your worst decisions, only short to you having Charlie Ace in your little group.
Well, that's all wrestling enthusiasts there. That had nothing to do with me.
He's a piece of shit.
I like him.
I didn't know Asian Allen was on here.
Asian Allen, get the fuck out of the show and go do squats.
Oh, by the way, Christian, Asian Allen wanted you to know that he watched you when he was in middle school. I don't know. He says he's 21. I don't know.
Asian Allen, get out of the group chats. Get out of the group chats. Stay off this podcast. First of all, my check for the next check, the check has not cleared. My second check has not cleared, and you don't get to do a damn thing until it clears.
Well, Asian Allen will be right here tomorrow night on Talking Trash.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Not until that check clears. I need my second deposit, you piece of shit.
Y'all give me 1 second, fellas.
What's that?
Just give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, you take your time. I got something to show here, as a matter of fact. Asian Allen has become such a star.
This is going to piss me off.
$30,000 and did training. Look, we got to check
First of all, yes, $3,000 on the first payment up front. And then there's increments of $3,000 going forward. And the other check is not cleared yet. So therefore, I do not clear him to have any bookings, any appearances, take him out of the group chats, not a damn thing until that second check clears. You piece of shit.
Well, Asian Allen got to meet Forrest Gump. Look at this. I don't know what's up with turkey legs and Asian Allen. I guess he goes to Disneyland a lot.
Brandon, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, what the fuck is this shit?
What?
What is this shit?
What shit?
This Asian Allen shit.
I don't know. You created him.
All he did was pay me to train him 3 weeks, $3,000 in increments.
Well, let me just say this. All right, so here's how I got introduced to Asian Allen. He hits me up, says, "Hey, I'm your client's favorite student." I said, "Student?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm training under Koloff." I said, "Okay." I said, "Have you got done with training?" "Yeah, I just finished training."
Did you know on day one he tried to get Lucy Blade's Snapchat?
He didn't get it.
He's a pervert.
Oh, he is.
He's a pervert. With a weird feet obsession.
Teleska? I mean, Asian Allen is?
Asian Allen, yes.
Look, I don't even know if he knows how to spell that. I don't know if he knows how to spell pervert.
He doesn't know how to spell a lot of things. He even spelled his name wrong when he signed his contract to be trained.
What did he sign it as? Sing Pet?
Yes.
What happened with Blake? Uh-oh. He can click back in there. Vlad, do you wrestle bears?
I will wrestle anything and anyone they book me against for the right price.
Diddy Allen. Oh man! All right, so
Asian Allen's a piece of shit.
Christian's back. All right,
Yeah, I'm back.
all right. So here we go. Let me ask you this just one more time, and then we're going to get back to you and Christian here just a second. But Cole, what made you train this Asian Allen?
Oh my God, money,
I
stupid
know that, but didn't you look at
money.
him and? But why did you let him come in for 4 weeks and then you tell him he's ready to go?
I never said he was ready to go.
He's
Just
telling John
just.
Saxon and everybody he's ready to go.
I have not cleared him to train to wrestle shows. I've don't. I'm going to kill him unless that check clears. Then he's spared.
Where's Gato been? Isn't he one of your tag team partners?
I heard he was in Poplarville. He beat up some jabroni recently. I'm not sure other than
Oh
that.
yeah. Him and MT2 had a match and
MT who?
2.
I told you not to say that name on any podcast I'm on.
That's true. I should not have said that.
That of all things is gonna make a
Look,
Facebook post. I'm sure.
Saxton's got it on here to screen. He says Asian Allen booked to get Suge August the 1st, so you may not get no more money. You may not get no more money because Suge gonna kill him.
Wait a damn minute. Wait. John Saxon, can you just at least make sure that I get my check first?
We'll
Okay,
sure
enough of this bullshit.
All right. So here we're gonna get ready to close out there, Suge. But anyway, before we get to close out, we're gonna get final thoughts here before Saturday. We're gonna start with the challenger. We're gonna start with Christian Blake. Christian, tell us your thoughts, your final thoughts on this coming Saturday night.
That's just it, Brandon. I destined forever. 2 of the very best live Gulf Coast fighting for Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. What is there to say? You know, like time is now, Vlad. Put up or shut up. You think you'd be able to take me out? I like to see you try. I can't wait to see you try.
I will.
Koloff, before you go there, you've been looking and rubbing that belt all night.
Because
Are
it's
you
mine.
scared it's going somewhere?
No.
Okay.
I'm never scared. Never afraid. I hold this near and dear because it means the world to me. This means everything to me. It is my symbol of excellence. Christian Blake, my final thoughts to you are simply this. I hope there is a world where I can be forgiven for what I'm about to do.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, Saturday night, you're going to want to be there. I know this match is selling itself, but I'm just going to tell you this right now. This match alone is worth the price of admission. These 2 are going to tear the house down. Best of luck to both of you gentlemen this weekend.
Luck is for losers.
Okay. Well, you're probably right on that one. But I just want to say this, that I wish I could be there Saturday because I would drive 4.5 hours to watch this match, but there's no way possible.
Just have the champagne ready.
I will have a bottle of champagne. I will pop the cork, and we will celebrate. But I'm going to just say this, guys. Saturday night.
This Saturday night in Denham Springs, Louisiana, at North Park, with this on the line, Vladimir Koloff, the forever champion, versus Christian Blake. And I would say, may the best man win, but simply put, it is going to take a piece of shit to win this match, and I am a piece of shit.
Well, guys, Christian, you got anything to say to that before
You really think that they call me the game changer just to print T-shirts?
I think I don't give a shit what they call you.
What happens, Vlad? What happens when it's not Koloff forever, but it's game changer forever?
Never.
We'll see.
We shall.
We'll see. Oh, comrade.
guys, I want to thank both of you for coming on. Christian, hopefully we can get you back on soon.
I would love that. I would love to.
We'll set that
Different
up.
circumstances, yes.
Yes. We'll get that set up, and hopefully not. And then Koloff, as always, we got to bring you back on as well. But thank you both, guys. If you'll two hang in there for just a second, we'll talk real quick. But thank y'all for joining us right here on the Brilliant Show tonight. Tomorrow night, it's Talking Trash. It's me, Suge White, and that's right, the hottest rookie in the game, Asian Allen.
If that check doesn't clear, he damn sure won't be there.
It'll clear tomorrow. But anyway, he ain't had a match yet, but he's the hottest rookie in the game. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night right here on the Brilliant Show. Yeah, this Sunday will definitely be different. We'll have a new champion or we'll have the same champion. Something's going to change come this Sunday. So we'll see y'all.
Change, Vlad.
We'll see y'all Saturday.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Y'all have a good night.
Lights blaze bright, it's a glorious sight. The champ of the mic owns the night. With a mind so slick and a suit so clean, he's running this ring like a wrestling machine. From gold-plated deals to jaw-dropping schemes, he's the mastermind of your wildest dreams. Stand up, take note, bow down if you can. It's the Brilliant Show with the